Right, gonna do some more randomizer on nightmare settings. We shall coin it nightmare settings. Here are the settings. Disabling that because it's stupid. It doesn't really serve any our purpose that we're trying to determine. We're trying to determine whether at first whether it is beatable on these settings, and then after we've beaten it once on these settings, we'll maybe try to beat it, say, 10 times on these settings, and then work out a percentage of how many times it is beatable versus how many times it is not beatable. So we've already discovered once that it is technically, if it is true that reef packs have barnacles respawning, then technically the previous one was maybe beatable, because we quit because we required 8,000 gold. Not 8,000 gold, 8,000 copper for the laser cutter, to make the laser cutter. But if barnacles respawn on reef backs, then eventually you can get to 8,000. It might take a few years. But I'm going to go with that was not beatable. So that should be our Lifebot 7 mod playthrough. I'm going to keep that for in case that mod does update eventually. Then we'll continue that playthrough. But in the meantime, we do these ones. They are rather long and grindy playthroughs. My previous one that I thought was the hardest settings took like, I think, 2 to 3 months. I can't remember exactly. It was 110 hours. But we had fish, eggs, and seeds enabled in that one. But I realized since that is not the hardest settings. Actually, having those disabled is harder because those things are unlimited. So with these settings, there's a bigger chance of getting a recipe where you have to find resources of limited things, such as lead or rubies or cave sulfur or table coral and so forth.
Attention. Failure imminent.
Okay, let's see. Need a knife and a laser cutter before we can make that. There's a scanner. A knife isn't too bad. It's doable, at least. Let's go get those two and see what the air bladder recipe is.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
I do need titanium. Why do we get some titanium? Kyanite.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival
Not of these, but we'll get them last. Let's first try and get a tooth. I wasn't going to catch a bladderfish. Come up. There's some metal up here. Maybe we can get a quartz in here.
This planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
We need salt.
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
There's a tooth. Where did you get all this scrap from? There's a quartz. You must have picked up the scrap somewhere. These two are a nice farm for thief near our base. See if you can find 3 more salt. There's a tooth. There's another tooth. Another 2 teeth. I don't know, I'll pick them up, otherwise they just sink away. So let's see if we can find those salts. There's one. Another salt over here. There's our final salt. So 6 clusters. 2 scrap at a gas port. This scrap. I'd rather take the scrap that's away from the kelp in case we need lots of teeth. We want scrap to be around the kelp. So I'll take the scrap that's away from the kelp. There is a gas spot. Scrap. The mushroom. Of course, we have to make another scanner. I should have made the other things first.
New blueprint acquired. The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology.
Okay, now I guess the repair tool.
Biological data.
Still need to catch a. We're not going to make that soon. So that requires another scanner. Well, you can drink the other water also. What is our bleach recipe? Okay, more limestone. We have the copper that we require. Let's see what we can scan. Grab a bladderfish to unlock the air bladder.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
10 wire kitchen diamonds. We do want to make this, but we'll make it later. We still first need to go get all that diamonds because we need diamonds and lithium for a knife also. What else required diamonds? Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Laser cutter is awesome. 10. Look for more laser cutter. This one is. it's supposed to be, but there isn't anything there. So we'll go to the other social Rex. Let's have a peek inside this wreck. Nightsticks.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall. New blueprint acquired.
I think that's it. We need a repair tool to go in there. Let's not suffocate.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave system. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
There was a crash fish down there. I'd rather not fight with crash fish. all the codes that we require for the repair tool. There should be some castle pods here. This way. Let me just get this dog to bed. Sea salt. And 4 clusters. We require floaters for something. 8 floaters for the air bladder. We only have 9 space. We know about these floaters, we can just come back for them. Okay, they are here. So after the repair tool, we must make another scanner. I also need to make water, so I'll catch some bladderfish. I need to leave 6 space. Okay. A mushroom.
New blueprint acquired. LifePod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay, let's go get the stuff for the scanner room. For the scanner. Oh, for fuck's sakes. This one is probably better. Yeah. Stitch. Salt. One gas spot. get some salt down here. So there should be some laser cutters here also. There's one. What's that, bioreactor? Or nuclear? Nuclear? Yeah.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Let's get some shallow salt there. Kelp forest is a bit shallower than the Jurassic Plateau. One more salt. Quartz. There's a bone coral there with a cave right next to it. We can grab a quartz there. I think the next thing is we go in that rack, in that behind that repair tool door. See, maybe there's sea light or something there. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we want scrap. What did we say? Fins was first need to unlock the something and something. Oh, our storage is going to be so shit to make. A knife for fiber mesh. Okay. Let's go see what's behind that door. So if there's something big,
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core.
I don't think there's anything else here.
Detonation. Continuing to monitor.
I think we should swim to the island and go past lifeboat 3, and we first go to lifeboat 6. Go scan the pots and grab the data box at lifeboat 6 before the Aurora explodes. I really want to make this. And we do need diamonds. I want to unlock the laser cutter. I don't like the idea of using silver, although it's only one silver, one floater. That's not bad. What's the hatch? Hatch isn't too bad. Oh, it's the air bladder, of course. But I want to be able... I don't want to use floaters. In case we need lots of floaters, I'd rather not use any if I can. Avoid it. Leech was bad. I mean, but we're not going to make a locker yet. We'll activate the portal actually. And then we can go from the floating island to the mountain island, because we're nearer to the floating island than to the mountain island. But yeah, okay. Let's get the stuff for the air bladder and the knife and the laser cutter, whatever that might require. Unfortunately, this requires floaters. So maybe I should make floating lockers. Or get carry-alls from the Aurora. Can I go without this? Depends on whether I get the sea glide early. Take 2 waters with. We can eat melons on the island. Let's quickly scan down there actually. But yeah, we'll catch the other fish as we scan. I'm still deciding on the air bladder, but it's maybe too big a risk to make it. More laser cutter. But you need to get to lifeboat 6 before the aurora explodes.
New blueprint acquired.
So I shouldn't delay too much. Air bladder. I mean, bladder fish.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea guide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
No, how much scanning we are going to do.
Signal processing uploaded successfully.
I think our priority must getting as we get to lifeboat 6. And get the laser cutter later. We're not playing against time to complete the game, we're playing against time to get to lifeboat 6. Only 15. Is that all? So we want to get to lifeboat 6 because it's not irradiated now, but after the aurora explodes, it is irradiated. We don't have an air bladder. But the most important is I want to scan the pots in case the pot on the island is a shit recipe. We have some boxes here, I don't know what's in them yet. Prop cannons.
Ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Laser cutters.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's go get air. We will have laser cutters and prop cannons in the other grassy plateau wrecks. So it's not essential that we scan these, but we have to scan the pots and get the data box before the aurora blows. There's sea glide here also. I definitely go for the sea glides. Let's go get that data box and the lead and the 2 flares.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. New blueprint acquired.
We'll scan here until the aurora explodes. Mr. Heck? How did I swim so skew? What are these foxes outside?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
One thing is certain, I am going to make the seed light. Doesn't matter what ingredients it contains. If it contains 100 floaters, I will still make it.
Right. Yeah.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's dragon has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
But it's about 8 minutes, 8 to 9 minutes usually. It should give us enough time to scan at least all the seed light fragments here. And some laser cutters if I can.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
anything in here. There's a box, but I don't think I want to go to it. Excuse me. I think I did check this box. Nope.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's the street lights.
New blueprint acquired.
See if we can get more laser cutters. And we'll also scan the prop cannons, but the laser cutter is my priority. That's anything here. Okay, I think that's all the laser cutters. We'll come back for the prop cannons. And then nuclear reactors. I'm on the wrong fucking side. need to go up. No point in dying. Dying is pretty pointless. So I think that's it. We do nucleus. Not many nucleus required. We don't even need to bother with it. So let's just go to the island. Maybe we should go scan those.
Survivor, you have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Maybe we should go make the secret first. See, that's why I scan all the pots. Because clearly this is crap. This is ass crap. But this is alright. Our storage solution sucks. Anyway, let's go make the secret before we do anything else. Well, we can go scan some laser cutters. Excuse me.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So we do have to make an air bladder anyway. I'll make the air bladder and use it, and then later, only much later, we'll make the radiation suit. We have to have that. We can't finish the game without making that. So that's something we have to make. You can't get to the rocket blueprints without this. I did the air bladder. So a lot of scrap required. 55 scrap. Of course, we don't have to make the radiation suit. We can do the Aurora with lots of med kits. But I think I'm rather gonna make the air bladder. The air bladder is so handy. So very handy. And if we're short on floaters in the end, well, that's my fault. If we H floaters short anyway. Then I'll blame myself. So once we have the knife, we can check what 5-m's recipe is. I mean, but we are gonna have the sea glide, so the fins aren't that important. So I need to offload some stuff. So we can pick up those clusters.
Your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Don't have any nutrient block. Okay, let's get some scrap, I guess. could get scrap from this wreck here. And then we can scan some prop cannons while we are there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Prop cannons will be all inside, I think. It's a seek light. Let's look at air first. That's life for 70 signal. I'm pushing it here. Let's get some scrap.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Should be some more scrap over here. I only need what? 5 scrap. This is all seek light. Seek light, seek light. Shall we go to lifeboat 17? Get some water maybe at the rack. We can't make the air bladder before we have diamonds anyway, so see what is outside. Should be more seek lights. Yeah. Laser cutter. get some air before we go down. I'm mostly here for water. Battery charger. I don't need craft rope.
New blueprint acquired. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, flight stick. Go in the other entrance. I'll come back now. Go down the stairs. Can always come back when we have the bigger tank. Rebreather if possible. Where's prop can? I'm not going down the stairs yet. Just gonna go get oxygen again. water here.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, let's go home. Go make that laser cutter. First we grab some resonance. Because we're hungry. Where are these resonance? Originals. One more. Is there one more? Usually there's heaps of resonance here. Just one more, thank you.
From the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I think in the previous attempt we required 8,000 copper for the laser cutter, and now we require 5 scrap metal for the comparison. Okay, so how many diamonds and lithium do we actually require? I think I'm gonna need to get carry-alls. So I'll need to make the radiation suit. Just we can't get before we have the moon pool and the vehicle upgrade console. First we need the nightfall. So for now, where to get kyanite from salvage. So this is not too far-fetched. So I guess let's go get those diamonds for the air bladder. I think before we do too much crafting, I'm just going to do some scanning. Use the air bladder as much as I can before I make the radiation suits. Because I want to get carry-alls for storage. So I don't want to make things and gather excess resources too much. The only excess resources we're going to gather is the lithium that we get now. And do we even need a knife really? Guess we don't need a knife specifically yet. Because getting that 9 lead, we're going to get a lot of extra gold and silver. At least you're getting a free battery now. Also, making the radiation suit, we're also gonna probably gather some. We need lead and glass and bleach. So we're gonna get a lot of excess lithium and gold. Jesus. and copper. Oh my word. At least we're going to use the gold there. Okay. Interesting. Where am I? So that's a Whopper message.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
I do want a radio message for the captain's quarters early, I think. So I'm going to get stabbed now. Let's grab some shale here.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the all-terrain.
Sometimes there's shale down there also.
To reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Let's get stabbed. Scan the top tablet, not a broken one, in case we want to get extra titanium from it. We never know whether we might require a lot of titanium.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
We need a cube for the portal.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required. Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
I do want to pick up a gel 6 for the aerogel blueprint. A gel 6. Technically, I did not need to use that first purple tablet. I could have gone through the moon pool and ignored the top part of this facility. So I could have saved on one purple tablet. You never know whether the purple tablet recipe sucks and you need a lot of them in future. I see it sucks. So it might have been better to not actually open that door at the top. You just come through the moon pool to here. Anyway, but we've already done it now, so maybe the second mistake.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads.
So now we should get the radio message for the captain's quarters code.
This planet is under quarantine.
And walker message also. Because we visited the mountains biome.
Background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
I'll not tempt the Reaper or the Walker, so I'll go up. See if we can find a gel sack here. Is Moonpool also here?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Moonpool is in the grass. A lot of Moonpool. Lot of Moonpool required, unfortunately. No gel sack. Let's see if we can get more fragments here in the gel sack maybe. Then we'll go to the island. We still have some water. I think I'm going to skip the knife for now. No gel six. This thing is attacking us. Fucker. There's another moon pool. So many moon pools, fucking hell. I'd rather break shale. There's a Joseph. I'd rather break shale outside of the caves because I hate those fucking caves.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen.
See, 2 more diamonds.
Seek fluid intake.
We did pick up the Joseph, yeah. So I see there's another one there. Let's go to the island. Shale there. There's a tablet here that I'm not interested in yet. These lithiums we don't require yet. How many diamonds? 1 more diamond. Okay, that's the diamonds. So we're not breaking any more shell.
on the island's surface.
Let's go eat some melons, shall we?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Small ones. Small, small. Small.
New blueprint acquired.
Where am I going? Where are you going, man? If we have to get lead via because we require gold or silver, then I'll make the knife. But I'm not gonna break sandstone, especially for the lead for the knife.
Integrating new PDA data.
Not yet anyway, because of the storage situation. I don't want to leave things lying on the ground because they fall through the ground. No fragments here. Let's grab the battery and the multi-purpose room and this data box. No data box. What did we get from lifeboat 6 anyway? So we got this from 3 and this from 6, I think. Not horrible. Oh, we can get a flashlight on the Aurora. Why are we going up? Is it just for that water? Are we going up only for the water? We only came up for the water. I don't need to scan that. Oh, I'd scan it. Maybe it's better than the pot plant that requires titanium. Well, sort of. Large room. What is large room? We'll probably make multi-purpose, I think. Pretty bad recipes. No fragments here. So let's just grab a. Do we even need a small melon now? We'll grab a lantern fruit. And plant some lantern fruits. I can eat one. Oh, I can also eat this melon actually. So we make the air bladder, which requires a lot of metal salvage. I wonder if is that is closer than the enforcement platform. But at least if we swim through here, we unlock lifeboat 13. So. Make the air bladder do scans. What do we require for the bigger thing? We need a vehicle upgrade console and moon pool for this. We can make this and let me think. We have the gold already. I think we can make a base. You want a coffee? Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make coffee, but I'll pause the recording. See how full we are just from that expedition. I haven't seen any fragments in the kelp, but we should maybe check. pick up scrap that's so far away from base. There's 3 here, but I don't have space. I think we can leave outside.
Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help.
This we can leave outside.
Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
The scrap I can leave here. Not that I have space for it. Okay, let's find some scrap, shall we? There was a laser cutter here. Why did I not see it? There's 2 down here. See, space is a problem. Um, Trying not to waste battery power. Although we are going to make some repair tools. These teeth we don't require. Teeth is we can get unlimited of, so I'm not too worried about the teeth. So if we use up all the scrap metal, we can't get teeth. Nou, this is Subnautica. Do you want to grab a water? Because soon we are going to be thirsty right now. I'm gonna take this. Jeez, what is your story? Are you mad that because I'm carrying your scrap? It's probably the walker message. Oh, lifeboat 13. Or Altera HQ. It can be any of those. Oh, 12 because of the laser cutter, of course.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
If I take these scrap away from them, they're gonna come after me. But that's fine. You can't go to left, but 12 is in radiation. I think this wreckage is in radiation. Yeah. I love how they shoot out of the rock. It's the best feature of 2025. Well, we have enough for a craft, so let's go do a craft. Space. Lovely, now it's night also. Can I have the water? Thank you. Can't see, man. Sorry. Thank you for daylight. Getting there. And that's towards the radiation. Okay, so only 3 more scrap. Just two more. One more. Get gas rods and then floaters. I do need one titanium. Two more. Floaters was voor de hek. That side of the hek. Maybe here somewhere. Alright. Over by lifeboat 17 to the west of lifeboat 17 is also floaters that go to the surface. Let's go get those. I want to get those. So I also want to get a hazelnut or two. I want to get the floaters before they attach the fish. Although they won't attach the fish while we're not near. Anyway, we probably will go past there in future. We should maybe get a battery charger so we can use the sea light more. And go into this wreck. The other wreck, the other grassy plateau wreck, the other two wrecks. Get the battery chargers done. So the floaters over here. They will come up now. Where are these floaters? I think there's some floaters spawn here that's not attached to a rock. You might have to go down a bit to have them spawn. There's one attached to a fish. No, actually, well, this one is swimming around. There goes the sun. Yeah. I should check where exactly is it? Over here. These things can hurt you if they hit you. One more. Okay. And the rates are knots. Give us some originals, man. Please. I'll think of you. I'm hungry. Very hungry now. Fucking hell. You're gonna make me eat peepers. Is it such a big ask? Thank you. I want to go into this rack and see if we can get some more battery charger fragments. Then we'll make the base, I think. So we can actually charge the batteries.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's go get air first.
New blueprint acquired.
This is now pushing it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I think that's it. We have to go to the other rack. Let's first get the air bladder. I did drink the water. Guess we need to catch some bladderfish. I do need a Krypton sample. And a titanium. Any limestone? Life is gonna be so much better with an air bladder.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send the mean burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Let's get drop the medkits outside. Is that everything? Okay. Let's grab some bladderfishes. Okay. Let me go get some more battery charger fragments. We do want medkits, of course. Okay, so there's a wreck over here. In a grassy plateau, not this one here. There's also one in the grassy plateau. Oh. You must remember about these two floaters. So we should head right into the back room down the vent. That is where the battery charger should be. This way. Shut down that vent.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Great timing. We can come back. Let's just get the fuck out of here though. Air bladder is so MVB. Oh, is there charges up here also? What did I see here? There is a charger there. No? They won't be in boxes, of course. That is so vanilla.
New blueprint acquired.
We'll come down. Again.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Don't see anything. Oh, there's some here. That one is actually inside the fucking box. Let's come back for it though. We should check inside all of these boxes also then. They don't actually spawn inside boxes, but they do here. It's easy to lose your life here. This box. That box over there. Can I get to it? Okay, let's get out. It's getting stuck. Okay, we go to another recorder. Can't go to lifeboat 6 Rex, but we can go to the northern Grassy Plateau Wreck. Near lifeboat 13 or near the Mushroom Forest wreck. So there's more here. Where is this? I must remember about them. How many do we now still need? Four more. No, we should be able to get it in that wreck. That wreck is rather deep though. Do we have water? We have water. We can go there immediately. I want my lifeboat to be a different color. We still haven't checked the kelp forest wrecks. That's probably the captain's quarters code or a sunbeam message. Also grab the data box at lifeboat 13 quickly. And maybe see what fragments are in the mushroom forest. Go to the mushroom forest wreck. I should swap this battery, by the way. It's a long swap.
in this area is dominated by plant life. Picking up faint or terror vehicle signatures.
I'm hoping for moon pool fragments in the mushroom forest.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's battery charger fragments actually here. And vehicle upgrade console also.
New blueprint acquired.
To go to market. Let's get that battery charger fragment that I saw. This modification station. I'm sure I saw a battery charger fragment. Not? Did I not see that? I just moonpool maybe. Modification station maybe then. 14. It's not great. There's another one. So if you don't have a rebreather and you're deeper than 100 meters, you can drown at a brain coral if your timing is out of the bubbles. We'll get the modification station later. I'm not going to be too worried about it now. I'll scan this fragment here and then go up. So we want to go north, which is more or less this way. Now let's see whether I can spot the wreck. Of course, a wreck will flash. But I don't want to go into the dunes. What am I seeing? There's the wreck. Can I have a quick look inside this wreck? What do we have?
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
See nothing. Don't see anything. You can go look in that room. There's nothing in this rack. This rack is empty. Good to know. Let's go get those battery chargers. Not that way. This way. So we want 4 fragments. This is the rack.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Battery charger. Battery charger. Battery charger. Please. So we must go through the laser cutter door, I suppose. Okay. Fair enough. Can we get 4 fragments here, please? Alright. We have to revisit. I've got 17's rack then. I'll have a quick look again. We'll have to go deeper into lifeboat 17.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Don't see any. Because there probably isn't any. Okay. Let's go home. Let's get up there. We need 2 more, eh? I'll probably end when I get back to the lifeboat. It's almost 2 o'clock and I work in the morning. Come on. Okay, any battery charge of fragments. Fucking broken one. Oh, there's one. So one more if possible. We should probably come back. We'll look a bit more in that room. Check the boxes. There might well be one outside actually. We should check all the boxes outside and the sand. So down here, there's plenty down here. One of them must be scannable.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. New blueprint
Okay,
active.
awesome. Let's go catch 2 resonance and then go home. Oh yeah, let's check the recipe actually. It's not too bad. It's not bad at all. So next we make the boulder tool so we can make our base. And we make a multi-purpose room, a solar panel, and a hatch and a battery charger. So we can sea glide in all the time and you don't have to swim so much. So that and that. I think we've actually done all the wrecks that we can reach except the kelp forest wrecks. Yeah. So we can do the 2 kelp forest wrecks and then actually make the radiation suit and then go get batteries in the Aurora. Then we don't need to be bothered with making the battery charger even. Well, not now anyway, maybe later in the run. But maybe we should do that before we make a base actually. So let's do the radiation suit. We'll go to the kelp forest wrecks first and then make the radiation suit. Because this is a job. I don't think we're going to have storage for everything. We'll see. How hungry are we? We're not that hungry. Of course, you swim faster on the surface, so I want to get to the surface as quickly as possible. We can have a quick look at the wreck actually. Let's see what is in this wreck. I should really go sleep. It's 2 AM. Just see. There's prawn suits down there. What am I seeing? Is it salt? No, that's salt. There's the rack. So seamoth and prawn suit. And inside.
New blueprint acquired.
Nothing here. No? Okay. So these racks are pretty bad. They have prawn suits and seamoths around them at least.
New blueprint acquired.
Just the one seamoth. A lot of metal scrap again. Not so much, 15. So this oh yeah, with the vehicle upper console. Trying to think what's going to be the best. I'd like to have the air bladder, but I can't really not go to the Aurora, but I don't want to do it with medkits. if this is impossible to make, we might have to do it with medkits in the end.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in Florida, and I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
So we actually need batteries to go get batteries. Jesus Christ. That requires another glitch actually. And a lot of laser cutters. And wiring kits. So let's see. How many batteries do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the builder tool we need to make 2, I think. 2, yeah. So that's 7 batteries. We might have to make which tool? Which tool do we make? Do we make flashlights? It might make no sense to make seed lights for batteries. Yeah, it makes because this graphite clusters can be planted, so that's unlimited. So we can make seed lights for batteries. And then, although, when do we need the batteries? Where is the batteries required? Oh, we need 60 batteries actually. And we need how many laser cutters? 14. So that's only 14 batteries. I might have to do the Aurora with medkits. Let's see. And 841 scrap metal. Oh no, the scrap metal is a bit scary. I think I'm gonna do the Aurora without the radiation suit. but much later. When we have the prawn suit, then we go to with the prawn suit as close as we can to that door. We go right up to that door, because you don't take radiation damage while in the prawn suit. So we take the prawn suit right up to that door, if possible, if to build the prawn suit before we go. Because the mobile vehicle bay might be in the crash zone, you never know. And then by then we should have a lot of medkits. We take inventory full of medkits and we go fix the Aurora. That's what we do, we fix the reactor. Don't do anything else, we just go directly to the reactor room, fix the reactor while healing ourselves with medkits and get the fuck out. And then when the radiation has dissipated, we go back to do the rest. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to get that much scrap metal. Anyway, we'll continue tomorrow. We know what the plan is now. We're going to make a base so we can charge batteries. And then we need to try and find a mobile vehicle base somewhere. We can go to check the crack field. And the Grand Reef wreck. What did I want to print that thing? Okay. Thanks for watching. No. Hopefully we don't have to make the radiation suit for anything else.